How's it going, everybody? The deadline is 15 days from now, just so you know. Wait. I was hoping we could steal a bike, but no luck. Got a migraine for 11 hours? That sucks, I'm sorry. Additionally, hello Biscotti Muncher, Pope Pylons, Weatherbound, Joe, Will. I think I saw someone else type earlier. Wirt. All y'all. Yeah, headaches suck. I feel your pain. What was I doing here? I remember. Oh, as a preview of something, I posted this in the Discord, but I'm proud of it, just want to show it off. It is missing a crucial component, but there it is. We're ready. We're ready for what's coming. Krios! Oh no, I do not like Don't Starve Together. So I'm not ever going to play that. But Jimmy likes it, so he'll play that every once in a while. Yes, Chaos Mario 64, 120-star run. You wanna like Don't Starve Together? It's not quite there. It's not for me. You're in chapter 16, you're gonna get Lawrence back in your life? Nice. What a good game. I really like that game. One day I'm gonna replay that on stream for a change. We have plenty of time, don't worry about it. Normally I'd jump right back into the dungeons, but I'll waste a day or two hanging out with folks. Oh, flourishing with natural beauty, this park is the pride of Kichijoji.
Yes.
Play Azure Moon, but don't recruit anyone. You wait on mementos until you have 4 to 5 targets. Oh yeah, no, when it comes to mementos, I like collecting a bunch. Playing some old school Nintendo games on your Switch, nice, nice. That way I have to kill both Bernadetta and Marianne. Why would I ever do that? Bernadetta and Marianne are like my 2 favorites. Next you're gonna tell me I have to kill Hilda. Now I'll call you a monster. Man, big open places like this are great. I think my train is gonna go super good today. So remember how I said before that I want to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a new way to do it. You're amazing. I got this, Giggle Snort. I think having a strong heart means you don't let anything get under your skin. Basically, I want you to say stuff to me, and I'll try not to get fazed by it. Oh shit, I was so frazzled today that I messed up a few things here. This is interesting. So Krios is here, and we have a number of other control groups. This is good. Alright, so everyone tell me how the stream looks and performs as we go tonight, because we are doing something a little bit new and different today. Call me All Might. Come on, you stupid camera. Oh, the cable's in the way, that's what's going on there. Is my camera in color? Yes, you can see we got some blue going on here. So, what's going on right now is I am recording this at 1080p, but I'm then downscaling it to 720 for folks like Krios that have trouble with the 1080p streams and let me know if like there's any artifacting, if things look weird at any point in time, all that good stuff. Theoretically, this is working fine, especially with a console capture like this. Basically, I want you to say stuff to me and I'll try not to get fazed by it. What kind of stuff? We've already started. I won't let that hesitation shake me. Guess I should say something in Anne. Can't make out the pimple on my face that you can normally see? I haven't had a pimple on my face all week. Normally when I have them, I'm aware of them. Hit me with your best shot. You're an airhead. Yeah, and? You're a hard worker. What else? I love you. What? That's cheating. You're disqualified. Chris! Wait, is this how the game's supposed to go? Oh well, on to round 2.
Yes!
Bring it on! This won't help your heart. You know, I kind of feel like this won't make our persona stronger. You're right. Something's not right. Oh, I got an email from my agency, I gotta go. It's a notice saying to pay extra attention to the time and place they tell you. Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. Then when asked why they didn't come, the models will say they heard that there was a change in schedule. Sounds like shoots have been real hectic with all the scrambling they had to do for substitutes. Ah, persona. That's odd. It's a total mystery. Probably really confuses the staff to see a substitute model show up. Though actually, my first modeling gig was a sub. That was back when I was still in Finland. My parents didn't have enough models for their event. I was gonna say, that sounds like one of the DLC characters. Haven't I told you my parents are both fashion designers? They jump from country to country, so I only really see them for half the year. Maybe less these days. Are you lonely? I'm used to it by now. It was rough when I was little, though. It was just me and our live-in caretaker. I didn't really have any friends. That got dark fast, haha. When I'm modeling, it feels like I'm connecting with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I'd want to make a living out of it. After all, that's where Kamoshida first spotted me. That's how our class started those rumors. Besides, the thieves are more important. Mongoose 420 is more important right now. Nobody can be my substitute there. That's why I have to get stronger. So yeah, some stuff I was working on recently. As you saw, we got a setup going for what will be the quest for 120 stars in Chaos Mario. I'm trying to figure out what kind of randomizer we're going to do for a Super Mario World randomizer with crowd control playthrough at some point. So I'm putting that together. She'd lose her cool every time, I thought. Oh wait, never mind, read that completely wrong. She wasn't really a good person per se. She was beautiful, strong, sincere, and even sexy. She always said whatever she wanted, did whatever she wanted. She knew what justice was for. I wanted to grow up and be like her someday. Am I starting from 0 stars for Chaos Mario? I am, because I cannot figure out how to use a hex editor to modify a Chaos Mario ROM's settings to give me the stars I used to have. If I could figure that out, I would start with 72 stars like we left off at when we first played Chaos Mario, but I figure this will be a whole new experience. Start from 0. I'm gonna have 3 different releases of Chaos Mario, the newest, the middle, and like one of the earlier ones, because they each have different stability issues. Which means certain stars we couldn't get last time we played will switch to a different version, allowing us to, in theory, get that star. Because because some of them were physically impossible with the version we were using last time. Hope I'm getting closer now, if only just a little bit. It's time to start from the beginning. It's never time to start from the beginning. There's a reason why it says suffering at the top. Crowd control with randomized Mario will also be a trip. I tried doing some runway walks on the way home, like how a cool, sexy woman would walk. Then some girl who was watching me started to copy me and runway walked with me. She had to have seen me, right? Do you think she thought I was cool? Is she a child? You're so self-conscious? Could be. It's almost enough to make me blush, kind of. To be honest, I feel kind of bad for her. She has no idea that the real me is a human disaster. I start saving up bits for that now? Oh, good. Goody goody. I'm thinking about having like a few challenge runs that we'll jump between. We'll have crowd control with Super Mario World Randomizer, Chaos Mario, and there's a randomizer for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I think we might have like a few of those kind of things rolling at the same time. We'll jump between them every once in a while. Because let's be serious, 120 stars in Chaos Mario, that's long-term goals right there. That's gonna take a while. You were playing Punch-Out but you got bored? Yeah, Punch-Out gets boring for me too. Guess I still have a long way to go, but I'm not giving up. Made a decision I'm gonna get stronger, so I need to overcome any obstacles. Thanks for hearing me out, bye! Dark Mage is a lifestyle? Alright, it's not about the spells. Love this cat is gonna bug me about hanging out with Gun Guy, even though we can't do it until we have level 4. Alright, can't level up. Whoa, we can level up with Sojiro. My boy. I feel like my bond will grow stronger soon. I feel like it's like $20 for the DLC if I remember, or $25. Alright, that's it for tomorrow's curry. Hey, how's it going? You get any better at remembering how to handle different bean types? Now then, there are 3 factors that determine the flavor of a cup of coffee. Grind, heat, and time. Let's talk about sex. First up is the grind. For the siphons we have here, we're aiming for medium fine. Are you listening to me? What grind are you supposed to use? Right, keep up the good work. I mean, it was the last thing you said, come on. Doesn't have much profit given the effort it takes, but hey, money's money. I'm not gonna forgive you if you serve our customers crap coffee though, just remember that. Who could this be? I was right, 25. Yes, hello? How'd you get this number? Now? Where? Fine.
Buddy.
Sorry, something came up. We can keep going with the lesson some other time. Is it a date or is it trouble? Is it trouble? Why, you worried about me? Nothing you need to concern yourself over. Just do the dishes while I'm gone, oh, and remember to shut off the gas before you close up shop. It's nice having someone around to help at times like this. Turns out you're actually harder working than I thought. Keep it up. Total. For the DLC, I believe. I feel like my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper.
Yoshi.
Alright, don't eat all our food while I'm gone. Bye, love you, Dad. Hey, you get everything closed up? Sorry about earlier, I had to take care of some business. But don't worry, I'll put you to work. We've got a lot of time on our hands. Thank you in advance. Ah, you're awfully obedient today. Well, as long as you help out and do your part, I'll treat you fairly. I'll just make sure you turn off the stove before you head to bed. Yeah, sadly, Three Houses really lacks a good... It lacks variety in the same-sex department. Just Sleepy Boy, he's on the table. Just fast forward through the people talking about the world. That reminds me, the home shopping room. Alright, do we have money today? I think I have money today. We went into a palace, we should have some cash. Nice, Magneto coil. We'll see which one we can afford. We could afford Muscle Plus. Alright, buy it. I miss baby mode when we get so much money. What's important though is that Linhart is an adorable sleepy boy and he's the perfect romance option. Unless you're going for, non-same-sex pairings, in which case clearly Bernadette is the best choice, period. Goomper, how's it going, Goomper? On a bottom for doo-doo. Yeah, we can go up with Ryuji. I think I will go up with Ryuji. He hangs up in the Central Street. Have any side effects? Passed out? I'd like to check you out just in case. Don't need patience. Oh, excuse me. Can you stop by the clinic? Do people tend to follow romance options that align with their own sexuality, or do you have other reasons to go the paths you do? I tend to do both. Like, my first playthrough of a video game, I would say I typically go for the character that I am personally attracted to the most. So usually characters like Bernadetta, Marianne. Second playthroughs is when I usually go, you know what, that other character is pretty neat. I want to see what it's like over there, so second playthrough will usually be a same-sex pairing. See how that goes. So I guess I follow my real-world sexuality for the first playthrough, and then I experiment because I'm electro-bi-curious in video games. I don't have any patience. Could you stop by the clinic? Decide later. So I won't level up with her, I don't think, right now, but we're definitely gonna level up with Ryuji right now. So, here's a term that I read in a book when I was a college student for a class called Transmediation, which I thought was a super cool class. I really enjoyed a lot of that. But one of the textbooks was woefully outdated, even at the time. And the author thought it was very interesting that that boys will often choose to play as girls in video games, and girls will often choose to play as boys in video games. And the author at that point decided they were going to coin a new term that they were going to use throughout the entire book. And the term was electro-transsexual. And it was super awkward reading that book the whole time, because they love dropping that word. And it's just like, maybe don't.
No.
On the other hand, it did stick with me forever, right? Very cringy, very, very cringy term. Cringy enough that it like bored deep into my brain. I will add a caveat, Gumper, that if there are no good real-world sexuality choices for me, I will go for the coolest dude in the game, because sometimes, like, some of the girl characters aren't interesting to me. So, sometimes it will go the other way. Like, I understand they're writing an educational, not educational, they're writing an academic book, so they wanted to, like, make some terms and nonsense. Electro bi-curious, thank you very much. Let's hang out.
そうか
Man, they're all trying to make me go back in there. We have plenty of time, we'll go in there tomorrow.
あ、そういや
You remember the guy Yamauchi we were talking about before? The, mini Kamoshida? Yeah, that's him. Well, he's gonna be the new track team advisor. You don't give a rat's ass about the sport, though, or even the students. Ooh, the best romance you ever encountered in a game. I'm interested to see where this is going. See, I heard this rumor. Alistair in Dragon Age as a female PC. That is a good one. There are better boy options than Three Houses. Most of the females don't really have intense personalities. Hey, Bernadetta is perfect. Marianne's also very good. Also Hilda, also Leonie. I like a lot of the girls in that game. Apparently he's gotten in trouble with school before with his drinking, but hasn't kept him from going out. I was thinking maybe he'd let some shit slip when he's drunk. We should totally try and tail him somewhere, get him drunk. What's the plan for today, though? You gonna train? I feel like I've become closer. Hang out. Edelgard, yes, very intense personality there. Let's get changed then. We can meet at, the school.
じゃあ行くか
Chanting her own name, that's what makes Hilda so good. Hilda's great. And not just because when she has an axe, she obliterates everyone. Man, we don't really got a good place to train, huh? And we'd probably run into Nakaoka if we stuck around here, but got any ideas? How about the grossest naming convention ever, Protein Lovers? Not today, man, no way. I didn't bring any spare undies, so I'm not going anywhere near there. That just makes it sound grosser. Guess it won't hurt to peek around the gym. If they ain't there, maybe we can... Herg. Nakaoka. Takeishi, what the hell's going on? We just have a few questions for Nakaoka here. It's none of your business. So what, you gonna ask him questions with your fists? Anyways, ain't a 3-on-1 kinda cowardly? Only coward here is Nakaoka. All the shit Kamoshida put us through is all his fault. He was telling that bastard secrets about us the whole time. That's a load of bull. You guys should trust him. That's right, you've been training together for freaking ever. Plus, ain't the track team coming back? You don't gotta fight. Shut up! I'm telling you, this piece of shit sold us out. Anything Kamoshida found out about your parents, Sakamoto? He's gotta be a snitch.
What the?
Whoa, hold up. By the way, Sakamoto, we'll beat the shit out of you too if we need to. Think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. You're gonna wish you didn't. Trust me, it feels real bad looking back on shitty stuff you've done. Huh? Look, even if Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida, ain't it fine now? Bastard's gone, so you guys can just put this crap behind you. No reason to fight, yeah? Can't keep people around who are gonna try and undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you hit me, my answer's gonna stay the same. Well, yeah, we got proof. Yamauchi told us about it. Yamauchi? Come on, Takeishi. Gotta get out of here. It'd be real bad if anyone else showed up. Nakaoka, shit. Like you ain't isn't... My mouth stopped working. Shit like you isn't welcome on our new track team. You better remember that. You okay? What was that about? Just stay out of the Sakamoto. It has nothing to do with you. But... Demo... When you hit Kamoshida, you were really hitting all of us who tried so hard to endorse bullshit. You might have felt relieved, but it only made life harder for us. Because we lost the one place we could vent our frustrations. One place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that, and things have just been kind of rough from then on. You really think it's all fine now, huh? Well, what if I told you they're right about me? Would you still think it's fine if I was the one who told Kamoshida about your parents?
Oh.
Yeah. If you told him, you told him. I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyway. Besides, I've realized something, Nakaoka. Might have messed up with Kamoshida back then, but hanging on to the past ain't gonna help anything. I'm just gonna focus on being myself now, being free. What are you talking about? Free, huh?
No.
You're often disappointed and find reskin dudes. Yeah, often male characters are, blank canvases for you to self-insert, and they are very one-dimensional. You get what I'm trying to say, right, Chris? Absolutely. Right, he's the one who wasn't making any sense. Guess being free is it's like how I feel when I'm talking to you, man. I feel like I can just take off my pants and embrace it, you know what I'm saying? Can you explain that? I don't know how else to explain, I just feel free. Huh. Are we stuck on repeat or something? Haha. I feel like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. The trick word is to stop playing the NES games and move up to playing the Super NES games.
Yoshi.
That's where the good stuff is the Super Nintendo. And that was some funny shit. So much for training though, huh? Come on, let's get out of here. Oh, we should grab ramen on the way home. Yo, you good right now? All that mess with the track team, guess I was right about my gut feeling. Nakaoka can get weirdly stubborn sometimes, so he'll keep his mouth shut whether or not someone punching him. Just like you. Wait, what? Why you gotta make this about me? And I ain't stubborn. Nah, man, I'm open-minded as hell. And that bastard Yamuchi's name came up again, I swear. Something about that dude is so shady. Yeah, that's it, I'm gonna go do a full investigation, bye. You wish they had Yoshi's cookie? Why? They do have the original puzzle game Yoshi on there. I'll hit you up if I find anything later.
Oh,
You're gonna do another 3 houses run? Eat some cream. Alright, we can't do either of these yet. Sojiro's not ready to go up. It's Sunday. Hey, shut up, Dad. Let's rent some DVDs. Have you considered replaying Bloodborne while you got some, everyone else around you's playing Bloodborne? Tom's playing. Other people are playing. Katase's playing. There we go.
Yeah.
When am I gonna do some more X-Anima? I don't know. I'm gonna play it off stream just because I'm enjoying it by myself, so I'm definitely gonna keep playing that. I'm probably gonna do another stream of it at some point because I'm curious about it. Not sure when though. At some point. I got so many things I'm juggling, but I do like it. I'd have to resub to PS Plus. I feel like this is perhaps the worst month to resubscribe to PS Plus. I can't remember what the games are. Let me check what the PlayStation Plus freebies are. I feel like the May games were super disappointing. PS Plus, May. You've played one game you've gotten from PS Plus? Surge 1? I've played a few of them. They've been a lot of good ones. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. They're good titles, you just don't care? Suppose that's fair. Oh yeah, no, I remember now. Yeah, your games for this month would be Farming Simulator 19 and City Skyline. So those are your free games for the month. Guy McFur. Yeah, it's a good PC game. I'm not sure if I want to play it on a console. And then Farming Simulator 19 is probably also not in my particular wheelhouse, to be honest. Good night, where it sleep well. You heard you read Hentai Shop Worker? I mean, you can find one of those. I'm a chef, mister, at this masquerade. Alright, I could read, I could study, I could watch the movie, I could make stuff. I'm working on kindness. Oh, that's right, I wanted to buy nutrients for the plant. Well, time to ride the train again. Don't mind me, don't tell me about my curfew. Alright, first thing I want to buy. Oh my god, I have no money. I might be able to afford some plant nutrients, maybe. And check and see if I have any treasure I could sell. Here, just so the game will like, oh, you need certain courage. Now the cat will stop bringing it up. Oh boy, no treasure. Boo. Alright, plant nutrients. Guess I should ask about the beef ball job too, so we could try and get that orator. There we go, that's all the money I had. I am broke now. Beef ball shop, that's over here.
What? What?
Oh, do I need the magazine? God damn it. I've done this before, it's weird that he's doing it again. Yeah, he wants me to get a job, he goes to the beef ball place. Alright, maybe that's all we have to do. Otherwise, we have to find a magazine and make the phone call. Alright, we have to find the magazine. I need the magazine, right? Your ideal team is all Wyvern Lords. Wouldn't you hate archers? Archers would just, like, ruin your day. The best work. Apply. Just don't get hit by archers. Oh, there you go. Easy peasy. Alright, now we have a job. Can I take the other job too? There, now we have all 3 jobs. We can take them whenever we want them. I wish this is how work worked in real life. Like, I can have as many jobs as I want, and I only have to do them when I want to do them. Like, I kind of need some cash. Maybe I'll go work. Alright, let's do some work. There's too much cavalry in 3 houses. Not every masterclass needs to be cavalry. That's fair. You're the part-timer, huh? No need to use yourself. I actually need you to start working right now. Got any questions? What's the work entail? Take customers' orders, prep them, serve them, ring them up, clean the store. Meals are already made, so it should be simple. Just make sure you're nice to the customers. Anything else? Are there any other employees? Not quite. Our budget's been cut despite being short-staffed, so you'll have to do everything alone. You're a spry young man, right? You'll be fine. I'll pay you more to make up for the extra work. And what this place is clearly Yoshinoya. Like, they don't say it, but the color scheme, it's very clearly a Yoshinoya beef bowl place. This job is ludicrous. You have to do everything all by yourself from the very beginning. Just give it your best shot, okay? I'll be cheering you on. Customer in front of you is waiting to pay. Oh, that's one angry-looking face. Hey, someone wants to change their order. Add an egg? They should have told us earlier. Alright, good work. You can leave now since the end of your shift. This is your pay. Thank you. I hope you can keep it up. Oh boy, I have money. Don't blame me for looking exhausted. You still manage all those orders by yourself. You ask me. You're a pretty proficient. Alright, let's go. Punch that clock. Ooh, good timing. Oh, he's talking on his own. Perfect.
まだらめが弁護士と相談していた。どうやら本気で告訴するつもりらしい。計画を急いだ方がいいかもしれないな。今日パレスに行かないか。
Let's go.
そうだな。一刻も早くあの男を止めたい。
All the characters want to shut up about going back into this palace.
駆けつけるか。頼むぞ。
Fine then. Fine, I say. You had a best friend who made to do a great night? Oh, it's past tense. That was grounds to stop the friendship right there. That guy's dead to you. Artists with that good of an eye are rare in Japan. I wonder if he has synesthesia. Yes, regarding synesthesia, one of many English terms that come from Greek root words. Haven't heard of it? It's a condition where your senses can cross over with each other, like seeing music as color. There are all kinds of varieties, though. Some sense combinations are more common than others. We call people who experience this phenomena synesthetes. I know someone in real life with synesthesia. Mr. Spleen, you were starting off in the space, weren't you? Now your number's up. The root words of synesthesia are sin and aesthesis. What do they mean? Is it someone you know? Yes, Becca. Becca has synesthesia. She wants to know what root words mean. It's all Greek to me, but I can give it a try. Let's think this out. It'll be easier if we put our heads together. Let's start with sin. I think it's in a lot of words like synergy and synchronicity and synthesis. And also, I'm just gonna bring up my cheat page real fast. I can get off this Wikipedia page on Canadian hockey slang and open up a cheat sheet. There we go. Together. Don't need the cheat sheet for this, but I want it open for the next ones. What's the next part mean? Senses, obviously. Maybe not for her, that wasn't very considerate. I mean, it's good for the most part, but it can be problematic at times. Yeah, that's it. Sounds like we know the definitions of the root words. So that means the full word basically means senses coming together. Memorize all the class questions? You have a problem. You've gone too far.
Good.
Ah, you have to be born with synesthesia. Be smart. Seeing colors and sounds and letters and feeling shapes and flavors and numbers. Geniuses and common people see the world differently. Were you able to understand that? You always do this with games? My brain's not really built for memorizing, like, written information very well, but I do have a very good visual memory, so I'm pretty good at, like, walking into Dark Souls and knowing, like, oh, I could walk from here to the end of the game, no problem. And that works very well with 3D games, and then less good with, like, samey-looking 2D environments. Or Neo, where, like, they're too realistic for me, so it's just my brain goes, woods, yeah, you've been lost in these before. Anyway, this guy's planning on spying on his friends, so we're just gonna slam through that conversation. Crafting recipes and versions of modded Minecraft that don't exist anymore. Path of Exile skill tree. Yeah, that's not how my brain works. We need to explain the basics to you, don't we? Your memory's tied to interest? Oh, definitely for me too. Very, very much so. Boring stuff I forget real fast. Alright.
ま、ほとんどは悪党だろうぜ。カモシだとかマダラメとか、そういうえぐい
Need
や
some
つだな。
feedback on the Mario randomizer. Trying to figure out how much to randomize. Yeah, you remember video game stuff, but not AP Bio stuff. Exactly. Understood. See, there's a such thing as too much. I like curating the experience to be a good experience.
で、そこへ入るために使うのがスマホの異世界ナビって寸法よ。
思ったより簡単で。
Can't remember which AP classes I took. I took AP History.
場所
I believe the art courses I were in counted as AP Art because I had to take a Regents for them.
初めて行くときはどうするんだまだパレスを
Yeah, we weren't offered AP Bio. We had AP
そうな
Chemistry.
んだよ。そこ若干クイズだよ。今後ちょ
There
い
was
厄
AP
介かも。
History, AP Chemistry,
大体のことは承
AP
知して
Math.
わからないことがあれば素直に経験者を頼るとしよ
Oh, AP Physics. Yes, AP
任しとけ
Physics.
新人。
そういうのはモナに聞いた方が
AP Calculus. I did AP History for sure. I don't remember the other one. I was in 2 AP classes, but I don't remember what they are anymore.
うあんな風に怒りをあらわにしたまだらめは初めて
So no point to AP is a
おそ
thing?
らく本気で訴えるつもりだろ
I mean,
どうしよう。やられたら
whenever the
勝ち目ない
teachers
よ
say,
ね
do you want to be in a better class, I always just said yes.
6月5日の古典最終日までは
It's taught for a test. That's how every class is
忙し
took.
いはずだし期間中に裁判などを起こして
There were fewer classes at the Ting College. I went to a college where we didn't have shit like that anyway.
ならそれまでにまだらめの心を盗めばいい。告訴なんて
Oh right, I was in AP English.
こ
There
っ
we
ちがて
go.
めえの本性を暴いてやるっての。
You didn't have to do dumb nerd shit in college. Yeah, my college was like, whatever, do what you want, make up your own classes. And so I did. I made up several of my own classes.
くそ。
The classes that I made up were my favorite classes. Shockingly. I got the most out of those classes. Self-directed learning is awesome. Definitely needs some structure in there, and it's hard to get professors that know what you're trying to learn sometimes, but I put together a course on I did 2 classes. The first one was on visual effects, and the next one was on practical effects. 2 best classes of my life. Class size was 4 people, so it was very small, but it was awesome. All that shit about Madarame taking legal action seriously and funny, guys. You were a lazy college student. I went to a college where if you're a lazy student, you just don't get to graduate. We have more than enough time. Let's be a little more deliberate in our actions.
で、今ってどんな状
You
況
had a
だ
depressive meltdown and just left. I definitely had a couple of episodes while in college, but didn't leave. Hospitalized, car accidents, and other nonsense. Horrible injuries, but I certainly have my worthless piece of paper to show for it all. So what's up? Is the palace stuff going good? But we'll get through pretty quickly at this pace. Be extra careful about the guard shadows getting beaten to a pulp is the last thing we need right now. Honestly, if it helped your mental health, it was the right call to make. So, good for you.
よし
That should be all. No, don't hold a meeting. No, cancel.
よし行こうぜ。
You guys see how all those high school students just disappeared on this very public, very crowded walkway?
そうだ。新入りのコードネーム決めてなかったな。ここはキツネでしょ。
ちげえね。インパクトあるしな。
俺
You don't think college is right for most people?
こっちで
I feel like
何
college
がいい？
could be right for most people if it was handled a little bit differently.
かな
ボツ。キツネの面に妙な尻尾
Like, I feel like if high school were totally revamped from the ground up and didn't even remotely fucking resemble
ああよかろう
what it looks like right now, college would be great for most people.
決まりだな。油揚げ。
やめろっつーの。ジョーカー、なんか別のない？
Oh, you didn't tell your parents? Yeah, that's an exciting choice for sure. Hey, talk about it if you want to talk about it. I always enjoy this kind of stuff. Oh, Creo says clown, so I guess we're going with clown. Obviously, Fox is the actual answer.
ジョーカーと被るな。ならフォックス、これでどう？
悪くねえな。
Don't want to type that much.
どうだ
Understood.
フォックス。
別に構わん。
決まりだ。行くぜ。
それから。
Oh yeah, no, the dead part is one of the parts that I would probably want to change.
スタメン？最初のメンバーってこと？フォックスが加わって戦力としては申し分ないが、大人数は目立って動きにくい。
High school is rote memorization, being taught for a test, very rigid,
だからってリーダーはスタメン
very
から外せないの？
crushing, and then you get dumped into college where they're like, alright, so high school's over. You have 4 years to figure out the rest of your life. These are the best years of your life, so don't waste them. But also make sure you do the schoolwork you have to do, because you'll ruin your life if you don't do it right. So like, you go from a super structured experience to having to figure out everything, and then when that's over, it's like, oh, you still don't know how to do taxes or cook for yourself? Weird. I don't know how that happened. Good luck, bye. Oh yeah, I'm talking public high school for my high school experience. Yeah, it's a failing on education, I agree. Do. Well, we should bring this guy. It's his palace after all.
ちょっといいか。世話をかける。
Who else do we want to take? We'll take you.
あのさ、ありがとう。
You still know how to do your taxes? I know how to use TurboTax. Full stop, I know nothing else about taxes outside of TurboTax. You had the fancy pants Ivy League prep school for high school experience. Me and Gomper went to a super underfunded, super crowded high school, very public. Yeah, it would have been only the 9th grade center was a literal prison. Like, I agree, college, it happens when you're not ready for it to happen. And the way we expect it to work is busted, just fucking busted. I went through 4 years of that and I left still not knowing what I want to do with myself. Who am I going to take as my 4th person, Ryuji or this tiny cat person wearing a maid outfit? "18-year-old me thought he wanted to do computer animation, and then I, found out that the industry is geared in a way that would never be fun or happy or satisfying for me, and it would immediately ruin my life. So I was like, alright, well maybe not that. And I fell in love with special effects. Specifically, practical special effects, which, over the course of, our 4 years of college, was the point where CGI fully took over the practical world. It's like, oh, that shit don't happen no more. I was like, alright. You could always do animation or effects for games. You would like that job? It depends. If I'm working for a large studio, I probably wouldn't. I don't like crunch, I don't like grinds. I often don't enjoy being given too much direction because, as a creative type, I really enjoy my own direction. And working on bigger projects for larger companies would largely fall into the it needs to look like blank because this is what the client wants. I do graphic design locally for a couple of small local businesses, largely a screen printer is my primary. And even that, I'm given a decent amount of control over what I make. But every time we have a client who has a vision, it's just a fucking nightmare every time. Your FX guy went to my school. He's familiar with the project I worked on. Is it Ben? Trying to think who would do FX. Ben would have done FX. Not Ben. Give me a first name. David. Okay. Yeah. Trying to think of which project we worked on together. I'm thinking Tower 37 is the one. Yeah, Harry Potter looking fella. Oh, not together. Alright. He was older, yes, but we had a lot of alumni work on Tower 37. So I was assuming it was that one. He just remembers one of my projects. Oh god, that could be any number of things. If he was around for when I did my thesis, he may have seen my thesis. My thesis that featured me blowing someone's face off, severed hands, disembowelment, and the best effect is a man turning into a fish monster. Come on, Morgana, you're coming with me.
我が輩の出番だな。
よし、とりあえずここまで来たな。
Metalworking and fabrication goes a long way. Oh yeah. Bow, bow. I mean, my dream has always been to just get a few people together and, like, make stuff together. Ideally, a video game would be nice, which is something I'm still trying to make happen. Alternatively, doing stuff like Shake the Box is fun for me. YouTube, streaming, doing short videos, projects that are related to it. Had a really cool sculpture professor helped your lady build a curved projection screen. Nice. I also had a very cool sculpture professor. Still chat with him from time to time. DLC's taking a while to download. Yeah, the never starting is the hard part for a lot of things. That's where a lot of my projects die. It's like, yeah, let's do a thing. And then, how come we're not doing a thing, guys? Come on. Like, life always gets in the way. I have a very large design doc for a game that I'm very excited to work on one day, and by golly, I'm gonna make it happen sooner or later. Why don't you go in there? Done that already. Ah, some relaxing ocean waves. Another problem with education is conflicting messages about pursuing what you want to do versus doing what you're good at. I can get behind that. Seems like we just want to do magic over and over again. Oh, I think I could reason with this guy. Oh, she can't baton pass? Come on. I think my major problem was always, every time I was good at a thing, the line of reasoning teachers would give me is, yeah, you're really good at creative writing. It's a shame that it's so hard to do that for money. Probably should look into other things. It's like, oh, well, thank you. I'm glad I'm so good at a thing that apparently is very hard to market. Makes me feel real good. Oh, come on. It is. It's a very good soft skill. It comes in handy no matter what. The statement was more along the lines of, like, if you want to try and be like a novelist, that's a very uphill battle. Pretty sure I'm hearing one of those seeds right now.
No.
やった。
Anyway, they're talking about how we have a map and now the treasure is very deep inside. That's what that conversation was. Like, I have a lot of very weirdly separate skills that I very much enjoy all equally. I really enjoy writing, I really enjoy sculpture and art, I really enjoy plotting and planning out elaborate, interconnected systems and worlds. And part of that's I direct into all different things. Like, doing my dumb YouTube videos lets me output some stuff, sculpture for another, designing for a dumb little screen printer, and plugging away at a very elaborate design document for a game, like I said before. All these things together. Should be able to steal everything. There's a lot of art in here. Take it all. Right, that's the treasure chest. I swear I was hearing... Yeah. I'm hearing dialogue that you hear when, like, one of those seeds is nearby. Is it above me? Is it, like, inside this wall? Running a D&D campaign setting for a group you'll never put together. It's fun. Like, even if this stupid design document never goes anywhere, like, it was still fun putting together. I have written an entire cosmology for this stupid game. Both a true and a false cosmology, because a major part of the game would be a reveal that so much of the cosmology was, in fact, a lie. Let's be careful as we go through here, right? You giggle when you think about the kids that were popular in school? I feel like even as a kid, like in high school, I wasn't terribly aware of who was popular. Like, I always considered Jimmy to be the most popular person I knew. But he played D&D and I hung out with him all the time, so I don't know if he was actually popular. Most of them embraced mediocrity in life. Was I popular? Because I've certainly embraced mediocrity. Alright, what are you weak to? horrible radish children. Join me. Gotta find out you're a weird human or not. This guy's depressed. What's it like to be all kissy-faced with somebody? It's incredible. That's not very specific. All I know, but you never kissed anyone. Yes. Oh no. Damn it. I was the likable kind of weirdo. I feel like that's been my aesthetic my whole life, is the likable weirdo. You can see me. It's not like this is a solid wall. Kevid didn't like you much? I considered you a friend. Although in high school we lost touch for the most part. I didn't see much of you in the high school years. Before that, though. I don't have a Jack Frost. This is what I'm looking for. I have a quest for this. You just waste your time trying to be funny and help others, but people just say you're not funny. Stuff like that. I think you're funny. Those are mean people. No one likes nice guys is something you learned? I like nice people. And nice guys, if they are people. Yeah, I would say that's not universally true. Yo, please let me live. Let me your power. I'm a super popular shadow, you know, hee-ho. My fans won't let me sit around. Come on, you gotta help me out. Please forgive me. Apology accepted. How'd you find out about Miho? A specialty site. Welcome to the party, Jack Frost. There's a significant difference between being nice and being kind. Okay, I see where you're coming from there. Yeah, Jack Frost is very cute, I agree. You can replace... Do I have two of anything here? Magician Chariot, Hang, Justice Chariot. 2 chariots. Like, I agree that people don't like nice guys, to use the term in the way that we're using it. But I don't consider those people to be nice people. Like, genuine kindness is different from just like putting on a facade and pretending. I've always tried to live by the general treat others as you would be treated creed. I have not always been good at it. Like I've said many times before, like most human beings that are alive in the world, looking back on past me, it's like, oh my god, I fucking hate that guy. Like, I sucked in a lot of ways as a younger person. But when it comes to like being around my friends or people I cared about, I've always tried to treat them as I would like to be treated. Proper, true kindness, and not just like fake smiles. Alright, we gotta go this way. I think a good question to ask about a person is, how do they treat people when no one's paying attention? Exactly. doing good for the sake of doing good. For those of you that are aware of and watch Letterkenny, mowing other people's lawns not expecting a reward. Because sometimes you just want to help someone with the chore.
おい、手強いのがいいんぞ。この前も見たタイプだ。
Yeah, like, it's not about making people like you. It's just about putting good into the world. There's a strong-looking one over there. We've seen that kind before.
佇まいがただものではないな。
後ろは制御室みたいだ。おそらく近づけないように見
I
張ってるんだ。
appreciate the effort,
だ
though,
がルー
Pope.
ト
I
確保す
appreciate
る
the
ために
effort.
はセキュリティの解除は必要なステップだ。ここは押し通るしかないと思うぜ。
It's hard being overwhelmed socially when you're trying to worry about yourself academically. I mean, I would say focus on your well-being above other things. Like, don't worry about whether or not people like you or respect you or anything like that. Like, focus on your needs.
おい、やるのか。
Yeah, I don't see why we would not be ready to fight yet another enemy. It was simple. Your wife claims that she hates nice guys. You know what that says about you? Ba-ba-da.
ガチだからね。いけ。
行くぞ。蹴散らせ、ドレモン。我は何時。くたばれ。
At least you're a bad boy. There you go.
ここでペルソナだ。弱点をつけるスキルはなさそうだな。今敵の弱点をつくのは無理そうだな。弱点は見当たらないな。
We haven't tried lightning or wind. Alright.
ペルソナくらい。
ペルソナ。
No one here has lightning? Boo! Boo, I was a fool. Oh, whatever. Who's my highest level? Ryuji's not here. He's been cut from the party. We replaced him with our newer friend. If only you could replace the main character. Paper clips through septum. Oh my goodness. Was it tough though?
そういえば、
It wasn't tough at all.
カ
Come
ード
on.
のようなものを落とさなかったか。
Why is Anne holding her back like she popped it? Because she hurt her back. She's old.
何のカードだ？我が輩も見たことがないな。
ただの戦利品だろ。
That's that Prince Albert hatch.
進めようぜ。
おい、宝箱。
Oh, if only we had lockpicks. Oh good, we have 7 of them.
ほ
Go ahead.
う。よし。
Looking for a girl with a threaded vag? What? Statler. It's Waldorf and Statler. Oh, it was right there in chat. Good lord. Oh, me too, Will Tafty. Waldorf and Statler are two of the best ones. So, one thing that never actually went forward, and it's very disappointing, is a bunch of the Muppets have their own YouTube pages, including Statler and Waldorf. And it's a huge bummer that they each uploaded like 3 or 4 videos apiece, and then stopped. Here, the intruders already got past the Central Garden security. Yeah, I just got a call earlier to change the password here too. What too? Better not be simple. I was having some trouble coming with a good one. For now, I set it to the numbers for Lord Matarambe's feet. Lord Matarambe's feet? What are you talking about? Let's get back on duty. There's a chance the intruders are nearby. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Maybe a shoe size? Yo, Fox, you know that bastard's shoe size? We sure that's the proper password? What do you think it could mean? You know what would be evil? If you take all the UVs for the textures in this level and just animate on offset. That would be cruel. The Muppets is on its last legs. What's really very frustrating about the Muppets is people don't want them to change, and it's ruining the Muppets. So the Muppets had a show 2 years ago, I want to say, and it was done in the style of like Parks and Rec / The Office, kind of like reality TV pastiche almost, you know, one-on-one interviews, and it was so good. Like, it was the perfect format for modern day Muppets, and people didn't like it because it wasn't the same Muppets they always had. More specifically, the major complaints they had were it's not child friendly enough. Like, the adults, it was more geared for like actual adults, people that grew up with the Muppets, watched a bunch of other stuff, and like, here's a combination of like what you remember from your childhood mixed with like modern day television sensibilities. And everyone's like, oh, this isn't like the old Muppets, kids can't watch this. And it's like, the Muppets were never actually meant to be exclusive for children. Like, very famously, Jim Henson said that he wants The Muppet Show to be a variety show for everyone, but largely for adults that want to try and find that childhood sense of wonder again. Yeah, as a comparison point for what Gomper's trying to describe visually, if you've ever seen swimming textures in an animated show, like Chowder or Gumball, where like a character moves, and it looks like their shirt is a cutout for a background, so they just move swimming over the background, imagine that for all these things. It's like my best visual comparison I could think of. It wasn't the Muppets nostalgia you wanted. That's the thing now. Nostalgia isn't supposed to be fed by new things. It's supposed to be fed by rewatching the old things. That's what frustrated me when people are like, oh, it's not like the old Muppets. It's like, you know what is like the old Muppets? The old Muppets! You could go and watch those shows whenever you want. Those movies, they're still here. So that show got canned really early. And I hear the Disney Plus show that was supposed to happen is still in the works. Starting a band would be fun. Just talk to Jimmy about that. He plays music.
余裕すぎ。歯ごたえない。
Alright, Pope. I keep on hearing the second seed. Where the fuck is it? Stands, this is two, blah blah blah. Look at his feet, damn it. Alright, 1. Ray of Hope stands alone. 2, none. Right here, 1120. Jimmy, how's it going? Oh yeah, I have never had any musical designs in my life. Which is a shame because I had a project that required me to learn how to make music, and after like 3 weeks of trying to figure out how to use a few of these programs, I just gave up. One day, baby, one day, it's gonna happen. When I have a spare month on my hand, maybe I'll do it. I was in Fruity Loops for like a day and a half, just like, I can't make things sound good.
Yes.
Oh, me and you both, Gomper, me and you both. Like, if I'm manic every once in a while, I could belt out an improvised song, but purely lyrical, based on rhyme conventions. Fruity Loops was impossible for me. How's it going, MacLeod? Is having your Fruity Loops face count? I hope so, because that's what I'm talking about. The stream's looking good? Tell me everything about what you see, because I'm doing the thing where I am streaming this at 720, but recording at 1080. I made this profile and meant to switch back, but I forgot to switch. So this is my unofficial test run of can I do both. It's working fine, I imagine, because we're largely letting... It reminds me, that's a good way to check this. Interesting. Okay. No one can see what I'm seeing right now, but my current video card, in order to do the transcoding and the whatever it's called, the rescaling, basically. My video card's doing the rescaling in real time for you guys. It takes 18% of my GPU. So if I'm using a console, this works perfectly fine, because I don't have to use my computer to run a video game. If I wanted to play a video game at the same time, I'd have to make sure it's a video game that doesn't use 80% of my video card. We're running at a cool 27 GPU at the moment. 27%. Very interesting. Mighty Odin can see, yes. Everyone that had trouble with 1080p, from now on you're covered. You're covered now. So I told this to on the other page, so oh my god, hold on, I'm just gonna look at it. The way I'm doing this, and keep in mind this takes like 20% of my GPU, so it's video card intensive. The video settings are 1920 by 1080, 1920 by 1080 for bass and output. And then under the output section, output mode to advanced, streaming set to rescale output 720p. So I'm recording at 1080, but I'm streaming at 720, but it does use 20% of my video card to do it. So it's fine because, you know, the console's doing all the work right now. I didn't mean to stream with this one. I was flustered today and I forgot to switch profiles. Oh, that opened all sorts of stuff. We'll definitely be able to go in more places now. Let's keep moving. I've been going back and listening to old school hip-hop. Interesting. The settings we set earlier, Jimmy, are what I was supposed to be doing today. I just accidentally switched to a test case that I didn't mean to be running right now. So you should be fine, I wouldn't worry. Gonna watch the newest Star Wars movie? Allow me to make a controversial statement and say that movie's bad. No one else has this opinion but me. I'm the first one to think this. Rise of Skywalker, I believe. I'm one of those people that actually really enjoys The Last Jedi. I like that one quite a bit, to be honest. But boy, howdy do I dislike Rise of Skywalker. Hey, you know how I feel about Red Letter Media. I love them. Oh no, don't not watch it just because I said it's a bad movie. I watch bad movies all the time. I love watching bad movies. I just have feelings about that movie. Like, on a movie-making front, like as a craft, that movie frustrates me. From a writing standpoint and a direction standpoint. What's a trancer? Oh boy, let me tell you about trancers. Now that is a movie franchise, Jimmy. I can give you a collection of movies called Trancers. These movies are the single best movies ever made. Wait, you know them? You know Trancers? Disney's been shitting Lucas's bed with those new movies? Lucas did world building and effects fairly well. Depending on who you talk to, it sounds like a lot of the success of the early Star Wars movies was less because he was good at writing and more that the writers he had with him was good at writing. We're hearing Madarame's thoughts.
Joker.
What?
感じるぞ
バカバカしい
So he dares call us thieves who dirty his heart. Midichlorians are not good world building. I wouldn't consider that part of the world building. Although he did intend for it to be part of the world building, as we... Again, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that will really change your opinion on a lot of stuff about Star Wars. Like the fact that midichlorians... So, George Lucas's original idea for the sequel trilogy, what was going to happen instead of the Disney version, was inside the microscopic world of the midichlorians, the Wills, as they were called. We almost got an inside version of Star Wars. My opinion on the Star Wars franchise is that there are only about 3 good movies. There's 2 mediocre movies, and then the rest are very bad. Just the primary movies, like the spin-offs, I've actually largely enjoyed the spin-offs.
いいところにセーフルームがあるじゃん。
The Clone Wars animated series is giving you rose-tinted glasses? Yes. Like, of the original movies, obviously A New Hope is a classic. Obviously Revenge of the Sith is awesome. And then the third movie's okay. Of the prequel movies, I really don't care for any of those. I think they're 3 bad movies. And then in the new ones, the first one was a rehash, the second one I rather enjoyed, but that's because I love when things are eager to tip over sacred cows, and I hated the third movie with a burning passion. You don't know why you hated the pod racing? You forgot. My irrational hatred was for the movie Avatar. I hated the movie Avatar so much. You never saw Avatar? Avatar is boring. It's long. They went ahead and they gave a bunch of animals extra limbs, but then they didn't animate those animals as if they had those extra limbs. There was a 6-legged horse that ran exactly like a 4-legged horse. It was stupid. I hated it. Good anime recommendations. Oh yeah. If you want a movie, Pope Pylons is already way ahead of me. Akira is a must-see. Definitely watch Akira. Ghost in the Shell is another classic. I prefer Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood myself, if you're gonna watch the series. Oh my god, no, we don't talk about the writing in the prequels, because the writing in the prequels is garbage. For some more recent anime, specifically series, Kurioset Konosuba is one of the funniest shows I've ever watched. I love Konosuba. On the same vein, a currently airing show is Princess Connect Redive, made by the same team that made Konosuba. It's phenomenal. Every episode has me laughing. I will recommend JoJo, but I always give a caveat for JoJo, in that JoJo has a lot of seasons. JoJo is long, but I love JoJo. I do recommend JoJo. You saw an episode of Beastars. Beastars is fun. With the car, Redline. Redline is a movie that I will do a movie night in the Discord with, because Redline is incredible. Gomper, since I know you appreciate animation, have you seen Redline? The movie Redline? Oh yeah, definitely Cowboy Bebop. Easy recommendation. I forget about it all the time because it's like blanket default good anime recommendation. You have not seen Redline. Redline is incredible. It's a movie that was put together by a bunch of like key animators and lead animators that just wanted to get together and make a movie purely for the sake of animating cool things they wanted to animate. It is one of the most visually engaging and striking movies I've ever seen. It is so animated. There's something about these big paintings. It's almost like we can go inside them. Oh, Jellyfish's Princess Tutu? That show is adorable. If you want to be angry and then very disturbed, Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is a interesting one because each season is so wildly different. Oh, heck yeah. Record of Lotus War is famously based on a D&D campaign between a bunch of manga and anime folk. So if you ever watch the Record of Lotus War original animated show, you're literally watching someone's D&D campaign turned into an anime. It's awesome. Hey, Yu Yu Hakusho is great. Never apologize for it. Vampire Hunter D, excellent choice. Spirited Away is good. I mean, if it's a Ghibli movie, you're watching a good thing. I love Soul Eater, and I also love Soul Eater Not, the spin-off. I like My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is like shonen bullshit, but I admit I do enjoy shonen bullshit. Yes, there is in fact a Soul Eater spin-off called Soul Eater Not. Jashiraku put pylons, thank you. Jashiraku is a great show to watch. The author of Jashiraku also made 2 other mangas that have both been made into anime, one of which is called Sayonara Zetsubu Sensei. I highly recommend that one. It is about a high school teacher who is suicidally depressed. The opening episode opens with him trying to kill himself via hanging himself from a tree. And one of his students is like, "What are you doing?" And the show just rolls from there. One of his other shows is a currently airing show about a manga artist who is desperate to make sure his daughter never finds out he's a manga artist. Rise of the Shield Hero, Attack on Titan, Bakemonogatari, yes. Defrag, another great choice. Noragami, I still randomly go back and rewatch the episode of Noragami where they have a conversation while falling from a skyscraper. It's still hilarious every time I rewatch it. Assassination Classroom is also a great choice. Sakagabu, I can never pronounce it, but that's a very fun show. I really like that the main character is essentially a sociopath. Oh, I had another recommendation based on a few of these. My brain. It was based on something that Gomber just mentioned. Oh, if you like people going into video games so you want them to do something different, I definitely recommend Log Horizon. Log Horizon is a bunch of people get stuck in a video game, and instead of just like going out and fighting monsters, the main character immediately thinks, let's destroy the in-game economy and make it so that we run the entire town. Like, they straight up open up by buying all of the major buildings so the other players have no choice but to do what they have to. Monster Masume, yes, Everyday Lives of Monster Girls is my fetish, and everyone should watch it. I would also recommend Interviews with Monster Girls. That one's also a very cute show. Not my fetish. That one's less a fetish show and more of a like cute girls doing cute things show. But still has Monster Girls in it. And yes, the new Castlevania show on Netflix is great. And Durarara is a great show too. If you really enjoy meta humor, oh, Nishijou is one of the funniest anime of all time. Everyone should definitely watch Nishijou. There it is. My mousepad is a Nishijou mousepad. Oh my god. The problem is I watch and love so much anime that I'm just like rambling at this point. Even if that's true, that doesn't give you the right to be deceiving people. Hard work is not what makes a sapling grow thick with green leaves. Too many young people do not see the true value in youth. What fools. Is it truly wrong for an expert such as myself to capitalize on that youth before it wastes away? He's basically saying he's jealous of young talent. Look at me, I was turned into a cat, but I'm still fighting. Recent one with Demon Hunters. I believe it's called Demon Hunter. Hell yeah, Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann is classic Shaft. Was it Shaft at the time? It might have actually been before they split off from fucking Neon Genesis Evangelion Studio. Hold on. Gainax. I can't remember if that was pre or post Gainax.
Huh?
I think it might just be Demon Hunter. Let me check. Yeah, folks are telling me Demon Hunter's good. Hold on, let's see. Demon Hunter. Anime. My apologies, it's called Demon Slayer. Neon Genesis Evangelion is something definitely worth watching, especially if you then watch the rebuild of Eva movies. And I do say I'm in the Kill la Kill's very good camp. I very much enjoy Kill la Kill. Here's my shorthand for anime. If it's animated by Studio Trigger, I probably really like it. If it's animated by Shaft, I probably really like it. Both those studios have great directors, great animators, and they often have great writers. AMVL 0, I still have that on my computer. Back in the first one. Alright, I went in the middle last time, so I'll go to the right this time. Escaflowne? Yeah, that's a classic.
Whoa.
What other studios? Oh, obviously Kyoto Animation. I generally tend to like most of their shows. I found Sound Euphonium to not be terribly up my alley, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of a couple of genres. One of which is a bunch of people are learning musical instruments in a high school band. Not the genre for me usually. Pet him. Oh my god, yes it is a genre. There are so many shows that are essentially, so you want to learn to play an instrument in a high school band. Sound Euphonium has two seasons and a movie. Your Lie in April has one season. There are multiple. Oh, the weird giraffe neck people? That was the, fucking, hold on. That was the ballroom dancing anime that I forget the name of. Yes, there it is. I do enjoy shows that are like, let's learn a very specific thing. Just not music instruments for some reason. I never get into those. The ballroom dancing one I did enjoy. I also enjoyed the one where they were a fashion designer. I hope you're taking notes. We're recommending what, like 300 anime right now? Attack on Titan starts very good, but having read up to where the manga is current, I hope you're prepared for that show to shit the bed hard. But a ship skirt across the ocean, its crew had to constantly worry about what sea life may lie below. Art, life, water, they're all identical. The one who ascends to the summit is the victor. He's using those pretty words, but he's saying that people are stepping stones. Beep boop. I was waiting for someone to make the joke. Whenever anime recommendations are asked for, the joke is always Boku no Pico. It's like a hazing ritual. Oh, I know most of these pornographies you're talking about, yes. Oh my god, I haven't thought about Trigun in years. Is that an octopus? Pretty damn big. Do you think it's safe for us to approach it? That should be fine. It wasn't fine. Yeah, well, they have to catch me first. Fucking come and take me. Oh. The only time I make fun of Trigun, and I've been making this joke for 100 years, is if you name one of your kids Vash, and then you name the other one Knives, and then the one you named Knives goes off and does bad things, that's your fault as a parent. So, Will, are you asking for anime recommendations based on stuff that's on Hulu and Netflix? So I could narrow things down to shows that you can find on those platforms. I use Crunchyroll, Hulu, Netflix, fucking High Dive, Amazon Prime, and then I also watch stuff on Funimation because my friend has a Funimation account. If you're looking to watch stuff without using a paid service, Kiss Anime is a good place to go. Or of course, actually, if you're looking to, sail the seven seas, as Pope Pilot's suggesting, I would not recommend Pirate Bay. I would recommend that place right there. That's where you get the good anime. So NyaTorrent is specifically anime, and if you're looking for specifically the other kind of anime, in the upper portion of the website you will notice a button called FAP. If you click on that one, it's just the adult stuff. NyaTorrent is my go-to for all the good stuff. Hi, Baton Pass. Damn it. Right. Hey, I'm just letting people know all their options. What I think of Mushishi? I only got to see 3 before the roommate moved out. It was good. I recommend Mushishi. As far as currently airing anime is concerned, that is my favorite currently airing anime. It's in season 2 currently. One of my favorite shows. It's incredible. It's so very, very good. Love is War. Oh, sorry, yes. Thank you. Listen, my microphone's directly above my keyboard. I can't see what I'm typing. Good night, Will Tafty. Sleep well. They've turned the server into hentai chat. Just that one text chat for video chat one, that place is a mess. Everywhere else is mostly fine. Oh my god, my stupid homemade microphone. My microphone and me webcam stand. Oh yeah, ProZD, you would actually love a lot of his videos, bro. You've seen a few of his. He does like... He'll do voices over comics and like do little skits. He's done a number of Fire Emblem skits. He's a very funny guy, and he's a great voice actor. Finally. It's true. We do have some viewers that are younger. They post the worst stuff, so... You know what we should do in the Discord? We should make a box that's only visible to anyone who's 18 or up. We'll like verify specific aged folks and have a box that's just a bunch of people talking about the fact that they woke up and their arm hurts because they slept poorly. We won't post porn or anything, it'll just be old people complaining about being old. It would be unused is what it would be. People just be like, I'm not gonna post in there. Beauty is merely a mirage. Transforming that into money is what brings about true happiness. My fine mansion, my lifestyle among the chosen few, those things are the true art. Oh, I don't mind younger folks either. I just mean, if you want a place where you can talk about stuff without worrying about the fact that there are younger folks in there, we can make a room for that. I wouldn't stream if I had a problem with younger people. Oh no, I could destroy their fragile minds. I won't. Yes, I know. Despicable that he disrespected art. Oh, I could see one of the seedy things in there, I think. Oh no, that's It's just an elite, but I could hear one of the seeds. Oh, what's the matter? You can't chase me over here? Loser. Leave his line of sight. There we go. I believe feverish chat.
Let us sit about and
There you go.
feverishly, chatting into the wee hours of nuance, the
よし、こちらの先生だ。意を示せ。軽く抜けるわずか。
Praise. Alright, I suppose I should, you know. Alright, he's a scared type. Why'd you come over here? For a treasure hunt? Not bad. Alright. I thought about it. I'm not a shadow. I'm Inogami. Oh, thank you. My problem is, like, I have a lot of very inappropriate anime anime gifs that I probably shouldn't ever post. I go borderline.
よし
I gotta remember, like, gotta keep it safe-ish. I mean, technically we do have the litter box is a not safe for work server, so
正体を見せろ
it's fine. And the gift channel is technically probably not safe for work, I can't remember. I should mark it as not safe for work, just to be safe. God, I hate fighting these guys. Yeah, gift box is usually fine. Come on, get your stupid status effect. There it is. Your favorite things to post aren't wrong, but the objective standard is gross enough that someone deletes it. I do find that funny that every once in a while, things that really shouldn't get moderated in there.
よし次だ
I never know, because I don't look at the stupid log all that often. But I have been like, I found out your guy cutting his calluses off got deleted. I was like, that's not delete worthy. Like, it's not against the terms of service, it's not against our community guidelines. Like, gross stuff is fine every once in a while. I can hear it. Anything goes in a not safe for work, except for things that are against the law or against the particular terms of service of the program in question. And I would say our community guidelines do not allow gore. Like, if you're posting a video of someone dying, that's no good. Pope, I could hear the seed. How do I get to it? Tell me how I get to it.
感じるぞ。
Where the heck? I can hear it. Squirmish videos? I suppose that's fair. A not safe for work filter is a good compromise. Pope, how do I get to the seed? I could hear it. You know what I couldn't find, and it's driving me nuts? I couldn't find a GIF image of someone using one of those petty eggs. Cheese graters for the feet. Oh god, he sees me. Ah, loser. Oh, you don't remember them? Damn. I mean, there's also something to be said for making an environment that is welcoming, so like, if it's a not safe for work box, then it's probably like, you know, as the tin implies, it's not safe for work, so that's probably, you know, viewer beware if you're going in there. But for anywhere else, if it's like a little bit squirmy, a spoiler tag is probably appropriate. I think that's an appropriate compromise.
正体を見せろ。
先制攻撃チャンスだ。いけ。我が決意の証を見よ。やるな。みたいだ。いい感じ。
Yeah, doing things to get a rise out of folks is a dick move. Notches in the old sword of the creator. Oh, I can see that treasure chest. Oh, good night, Pope. See you tomorrow. This was good as a relax and unwind stream. That's what the late night whisper stream is for. Please don't kill me. Let me repower that. It's great when it's like, hey, let me repower and join my team. Nah, here's an item, I'm gonna go now. Oh, okay. Didn't have the option to attack him back. Is that a JoJo reference? Yeah, I know I could jump down. Let me jump down for a change. There it is. Keep trying to recruit above my level.
ワイヤーが使えそうだぞ。
Well, they die easy enough. Doesn't seem like it's above my level. Yeah, we're still going after Art Thief, dude. So much gold is hurting my eyes. Distortion is especially bad here. It's barely holding up. It's not even our map. Must ascertain the truth through our own eyes. Do do do. Black rock. Should turn your back on me. Next pass bonus is super fly, yep. Oh, sweet lord. Shoot them all. It's a fine washing. Oh, I forgot to mention Dororo. When we're doing on anime recommendations, that's a pretty good one too. I thought I'd seen everything there was to see at this distorted world, but to think it would conjure up such a bizarre place. So, like, which way are we supposed to go? I didn't see any other ways forward, did you? Not Dororo, Dororo. What's this? Isn't the Japanese language great? Oh, part of the wall was peeling, so I pulled it off. That wasn't actually in wall. I see, so it was camouflage. We may have been trapped here for all eternity had you not noticed that. Nice work, Skull, you did it. Sure, you know I just got lucky, right? Might be more walls like this coming up. Keep your eyes out. Additionally, take your compliments when you get them, Ryuji. Dororo is about a man who wants to sell something to demons to ensure the prosperity of his region in feudal Japan. And what they end up taking is all of the important body parts of his newborn baby. He then says, alright, well, fucking throw that baby in the river. But the baby survives and grows up and gets a bunch of sword prosthetics. And begins hunting down all of his body parts. Why is this painting here? Probably some kind of illusion. We're in a palace after all. Depends on how tired you are, what you can and cannot handle. Suppose that makes sense. I'm really scared of the spiders that can and will kill you. I have a live and let live policy with spiders unless they are directly above my bed. That's like my one caveat. If you cross that line in my room, I'll kill you. Otherwise, you're fine. You can wander my room freely. Yeah, a spider woman is very welcome above my bed. A normal spider, less so. Because I've woken up with spider bites many times in my life. They're not pleasant. I'd let Rachne drop down to my bed anytime.
これって
We're back where we started. Oh, I got sent back again. This painting is the Sayuri.
ね
Isn't that a fake? I mean, this is Mount Army's palace. There's an obvious difference if you look closely. Shouldn't be too difficult to tell them apart. What do you think, Joker? It's a fake. Indeed, this is a fake. The real Sayuri is cloaked in a vibrant crimson garment. Alright, now that you mention it. Some fools will pay it fortune and never know it was a fake, but you are quite impressive, Joker. Like, the major color difference is there. Like, a colorblind person wouldn't notice, but anyone else would. Might be thinking I'm one of those fools.
なあ
It's the real thing.
美しい。
Her beautiful hair, the sublime balance between subject and background. This may only be an illusion, but it is without doubt a spitting image of the true Sayuri. You've only ever been bitten by your cat and you want to keep it that way? You think it's stupid how people become ashamed of their fears? I mean, you're talking about a particular aspect of life.
Yes!
How do I put this? Like, particularly for us in a Western society, if a dude expresses a fear that is viewed as a weakness, which is viewed as being soft, which is viewed as being feminine, which is viewed as being bad. I don't want to harp on about like toxic masculinity and how shitty life is for dudes and girls in our society, but there is a definite like, you're a guy, you're not supposed to have sadness or fear. Femininity is bad, and that's all bullshit. Isn't this somewhere new? It is very counterintuitive, yes. Fear keeps you alive. It's a helpful response. You're supposed to be emotionless, yes. And then people are like, it's weird how that guy snapped. It's like, yeah, it's almost like he had no outlet for all these emotions and like society just beat him down. I believe they are using sarcasm in play with my own talking about these situations. Totally serious, 1000%. Seeing past the false images open a path to truth. This golden palace, filled with counterfeit work, is a prime example of the alchemy of Madarame's brain. You wish it were easier to convey sarcasm on the internet, you need the sarcasm filter. And here, just as in reality, he entraps those who cannot see through his lying facade. You might be right, no wonder distortion's so strong here.
なあ
What does that mean? I think it means finding the real Sayuri will break through the distortion. Yeah, I know, we figured that out the last time we did it.
なあ
What do you think of this painting? Is it real? I don't know.
なあ
It's the real thing.
そうだな。
A whole 20% of Krios is in fact Hitomi Tanaka.
これは
やれやれ。
研ぎ澄ませ。なあ。
It's fake.
Na.
It's fake. Damn it, where's the real one? God damn it. Okay, not that way. It works me here. I can go up.
Na.
Oh god, it's behind a hidden thing? Son of a bitch. Didn't notice any other hidden walls though. Oh, Jesus, right there. Please, I play Animal Crossing. I can spot the real painting from a mile away. It's fake!
Yeah.
I was curious what would happen. One by one. Yeah, you have to find the right painting every time. I realized I've never actually chosen the wrong one before, so I was curious what would happen. TED Talk on blurry lines and where it comes to analytical psychology. There's a lot of super interesting TED Talks out there.
Na.
It's the real thing. Where the shit did it fly off to? Good question, guy. Something must have changed. Oh, isn't this somewhere new? Just be careful, okay? The distortions are growing stronger as we go deeper. Rather be a productive part of humanity, have healthy relationships and help people rather than being a violent loner? Yeah. I don't necessarily give a shit about being a productive part of humanity, but I do like putting positivity into the world. It's Madarame. And the treasure's behind him. It's kind of hard to tell from here. Let's get a closer look.
Boy.
Oh, fine. We'll go your way, game. The trick is to remember that being an introvert doesn't mean you can't have meaningful connections. I'm an introvert. It just means I pick and choose my interactions. Doesn't look a bit hazy?
今はな、予告を出してまだらめに奪われると認識させりゃ、お宝が実体化して、ヤッホー、こんにちはよ。
どんなす
さてな、自画像とかじゃねえの？
worth doing if you enjoy doing it.
ここまで歪ませた根源か。
I mean, that's kind of my mindset for a lot of things. If I'm not having fun, then I stop.
これでルート確保ってことでいいのか？
Although if someone else is having fun and I'm not having fun, I'll continue for their sake.
言えないかもな。
あ？なんでだよ。
周りを囲んでいるあの赤外線か。
しかもさらに外側をかなりの数で固めてる。強行
Yeah.
突破は難しいだろう。
Relationships are, in fact, give and
奪う方法ま
take
で目処つけなきゃ
situations.
ってことか。鴨志田より手強いね。だがもう一頑張りだ。このフロアを調べて回るぞ。
I do not thrive in most relationships.
なあ。
感じるぞ。
I'm very particular when it comes to those kind of things. When I say relationship, I mean romantic relationship. Friendship relationships I'm pretty good with.
ここは休憩に使えそうだ。
There we go, fix us all. Helps you accomplish things that are important, even when it's not fun. Yeah, discipline is important, especially for educational pursuits. Exploring. Yeah, that's what we're doing. The control room. I think we can turn off the lasers from here. Alright, we don't need a password for this one. What do you want to do? Open the shutters. Now there's more places we could explore. Turn off the lasers. Oh, nothing happened. Only Lord Monorami can access this terminal due to maximum security protocol. Oh, there was no point even coming here then. Seems like disabling the infrared lasers is not within the realm of possibility for us. Let's try the other ones. What's the meaning of this? Seems we've lost power. Backup generator should bring it up again in no time. What a nasty surprise. Could this also be, hey, someone? And the infrared laser remain active even during the power outage. Maybe I'll turn the power off in there for a few seconds. Are those guards that just ran out headed this way? So you're the ones who tampered with the electricity. No witnesses. In general, I agree with you, Krios, but as you just pointed out, we don't live in a world where that's necessarily possible all the time, which is frustrating. Well, alright, no to bullets. Haven't tried fire or lightning. Don't touch, come on.
許さないからね。
Yeah, there are trades you can make, sacrifices to allow for the things you're looking for in life. I like she finished him off with a gun even though they were immune to gunshots. I'm doing the sacrifice financial stability to chase your dreams thing. At least for a little while.
この扉は開かないみたい。
Almost to the part where they say let's send a stupid calling card.
正体を見せろ。
危険な匂いがする敵だ。気をつけろ。しぶとい。やるな。
Oh, exploding boy.
こいつの弱点は氷結属。
To ice, you say?
きれいに決まった敵の全滅を確認。やるなフォックス。
What'd you learn, buddy? Rampage. Not what I was hoping you would learn, but I'll take it. Yeah, I know we have lockpicks. Bam! I could definitely tell you, Mighty Odin. Your thoughts and opinions on this right now will definitely change as you grow older. Brain chemistry is a wild thing. And there's definitely a lot of that change coming. Little Fluff, how's it going? What are you up to, Little Fluff? Good night, Jimmy. Sleep well. Feel a seed. Yeah, I know. It's clearly behind the door.
どうする？
Don't interrupt me. We gotta fight him. How's your night going, Little Fluff? Oh, weak to wind, you say? Oh, resistant to bullets, of course. My streams often turn to mental health chats. They do. I'm glad you're doing fine.
ヒート泣きな。最高だぞパンサー。いい感じやるぞ。
Well, I'm glad you're doing fine, little fluff.
我が決意の証を見よ。どうだ我が相手だ。いい感じやるぞ。
大丈夫だ。
Let's see here.
ボクちゃんと狙うんだ。
そな
Do I not have anything that removes status effects? Nope, not really.
いただいていく。
Whatever the minion that we need isn't affected. Oh god, that hurt.
ここでペルソナだ。よし、始末だ。これで終わりだ。
I don't think Joker actually has any wind voice.
無理をしすぎた。
I like that only Morgana does that. Everyone else just stays dead on the floor. Well, that's a problem. Probably should have healed him.
奪え。
よし、綺麗に決まったな。ペルソナ。これだ。 ボックスでやられた。まずいぞ。
Yes, everybody die. I don't have anyone with wins. It's amazing.
そこか。
Oh, that was the wrong move.
ペルソナ。マジで。
ペルソナ。
Just die already.
奪え。
This thing has like one hit point. Yes, everybody but Joker's dead. It's the perfect victory. Yeah! Red Tear Stone reactivate. Only I get experience. All for me, all for Joker. My god, we are basically out of SP at this point. Thankfully, the dungeon's almost over. Well, we didn't get C2. But technically, we could go get it now.
なんだこれは。
Did Ed Astra tell you he's gonna play Dark Souls 3 for his first time ever on Thursday?
この気配。
Mama?
ここは使
Wasn't talking to you, Gumper. I was talking to Little Fluff. Someone who appreciates the Dark Souls experience. Let's see. He's never played it before, therefore it's part of the variety. Haha. Loopholed. You can't say we only play Souls-likes while we're playing Persona 5 in front of you at this very moment. Let's see, I got that little chunk left. predominantly we just play what we want to play and what we like. Trying to decide if I want to go back for that other seed. So we're missing that middle one. It's not hard. Oh, I probably could have jumped across from there. Damn it. Get the seed next time. I don't think there's a fight involved for the next seed. It was behind a locked door and we could see the door. So I think we could be able to get it without having to fight anyone. I'm just trying to remember if it was near a save point or not. That's the problem. If it's not near a save point, then it would involve too much combat for where we are currently. Oh boy. Oh, it's money. I can't say no to that. I would say it's a combination of things. Like, you definitely meet new people that change your outlook and your expectations. Your brain chemistry changes until you're like early 20s to mid 20s. Depending on if you're doing therapy or other things, that's going to change how you think and how you see the world. And end of college is a huge transition in your life where suddenly everything about your life is different. Come on, get that crit. To think you would coerce me into giving up. How brilliant. My name is Regent. My existence shall become a new part of you. Okay. Alright, we have to give up someone for Regents. It's nice to have access to this. Oh my god, come on. There we go.
宝箱だ。感じるそれこそ怪盗の醍醐味。正体を見せろ。
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta register that guy. What's that one weak to? I didn't realize that was a different type. Did we try ice? Yes, it's fire we didn't try. Well, in that case... Oh, come on, no. Oh, what a bummer. Wasted that power up. I wasn't trying to recruit it, I just wanted to do a showstopper. I can attest getting laid does nothing positive. I mean, it's fun, it feels good, it's great, definitely go for it. But it's not gonna, like, improve your life in a dramatic way. Getting laid won't fix your problems. Oh, thanks, Chris. I get mad when he gives me an idol. I'll get mad if I want to get mad. Got some snuff, alright. Can I not reach that? That's a bummer. We found that in the chest and he auto-equipped it. This guy must be lightning. It's a bummer we don't have any of that. Why did I do that? Oh yeah, sure. Let me your power. Welcome to see you. Oh yeah, no. Gomper is very correct there. Learning to accept and appreciate yourself will make things way easier in the long run. It is very difficult at first, though. Temperance, huh? Emperor, Priestess, Death Moon, Magician, Justice, Hanging, Chariot. I don't have one of these. I'm currently working on a Death Persona. What can we get rid of? Succubus is too hot to get rid of. Too cute, too hot. Working on a Hanged. I'll just let this go. I feel like that might want to bump that up on the list even. Oh, we got a security room here, huh? This is how we move all the artwork around. Probably has something here we could use to steal some stuff. Do you think this moves the wires for all the hanging art? Looks like Fox Deduction was on point. It's just a window. Well, let me go through it, alright? Do. There you go. Dickductions, that's the Sherlock Holmes porno. Where the cool kids go through the window. Hey, ain't this right above the treasure? Oh look, there aren't any lasers above it. There's quite a large hole in their security, but what do? Jump down and retrieve it? We wouldn't be able to get out if we did. Look up. A crane with a hook. Didn't we see something earlier that looked like it could be a set of controls for that crane? Let's go back and check it out. Seriously, we can't just remember? Use our memory, our superior brains?
Joker.
Give it a try. Blow our whole secret now.
ちょっと
Stop, they'll notice if you keep that up. Get back up there. Go, go, go. Why is that crane there even other than for plot convenience? So for galleries and for studios that you do filming in, there's a large number of suspended things that you can hang stuff on, lighting, rigging for statues, hanging sculptures, paintings. So those do exist. For instance, before COVID-19 ruined my plans, I was taking a class on how to use a green screen studio that I have access to, and like one of the things I had to learn was like, here's like 37 levers, and like if you rotate this one, that comes down, and you can like suspend gelled colored lights on it. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna forget all of this. Oh yeah, always ask people for help. Like, life is very difficult if you don't learn to rely on your friends, family, and loved ones. And professionals, again, therapy is great. You plan on descending on that hook, would they not spot you the moment you were lowered down? Not necessarily. There's something I can do to make sure that doesn't happen. Use the darkness.
いいぞ
Exactly, that's our Joker. Alright. We were able to turn the lights off over in that control room.
待て。
Only for a few seconds though. There would not be enough time to make it all the way here.
我が輩にいい
That's why we're gonna split up. It's almost like there's 5 of us. You dummy. One person will shut the power off, one person will lower the crane, and I'll grab the treasure. Debatable, not all therapists fit with you. It can take a while to find one that fits you. Yes, but I feel like that negates the debatable part. As long as you find one that works with you, therapy is very good. Just like with everything else, there are bad therapists and good therapists, but therapy as a concept, devoid of the fact that there are bad therapists and good therapists, doesn't detract from the fact that therapy is effective. Sometimes you have to bounce around a few times to find a good therapist. And yes, good friends are often a good source of therapy. I've been lucky to find a good therapist in my life. I have also had a bad therapist in the past, so it can be bad and it can be good, but I do think if you find a good one, it's very, very helpful. It's therapeutic. Ho ho. Sometimes bold moves have the greatest payout unless someone has a better idea. That plan sounds good to me. Well said, Joker. You understand what being a fan of Thief is really about. Need I remind you the name of our troop is Mongoose 420? Blaze it thank you very much, Morgana.
いいか
Alright, it's settled. Our infiltration route is secured. You gotta be kidding me. Now then, time for the calling card. Additionally, it's time for... Can I get to that locked room now? God, I don't remember where it was anymore. Oh, there it is. Treasure Hall Gallery. Is that really just one floor below me? I think it's one floor below me. Alright then, let's take a little journey. When that voice starts ragging on you, remind yourself that it's just a little bitch afraid to make an effort. Gaming is therapy, I agree. Someone who has definitely struggled with and continues to struggle with depression. There's no easy fix, there's no one golden answer to any problem. Just like being alive, it's an ongoing process. It takes a while. And that's okay. Depression is fun. That's the most incorrect thing anyone's ever written. Depression sucks. Got you hooked on happy pills? Because I am also bipolar, happy pills have a very adverse effect on me. Can I even leave this way? Oh my god. Alright, I need to go into a safe room. I want to bypass that whole part. Treasure Hall. Alright, I want to go to Treasure Hall. I want a quick travel.
さて
Treasure Hall, Treasure Hall, Treasure Hall. Treasure Hall Lounge, Treasure Hall Lounge. Treasure Hall Gallery. Alright, it's the third floor of the Treasure Hall Gallery, I think. Wait a second. My god, maps are just garbage. Treasure Hall Lounge. Is that a floor above me? I don't know what I'm looking at, man. That door's locked. I think I just want to go through this door. Don't really suffer the chemical hang-ups that some people do. Oh yeah. I'm bipolar, depression, anxiety, and 2 comorbid sleep disorders. So I got the chemical thing down pat. Music can definitely be helpful. Exactly, a little fluff. Finding things that spark joy and passion is important. Alright, going through this is pretty quick. Now that I know exactly the order we need to do. Oh damn it, I went the wrong way. Like I was like, oh, this will be fast, I know the route. Yeah, there. Alright, we're on our way. hear the angry sound of it. Bye. Damn it. Someone just to run away.
敵は3体弱いやつだから油断するな
Really should have healed before trying to run through the crowd.
自分の実力は怖いな
Ba, ba, ba.
こいつの弱点は氷結属
Back
性
to ice, huh?
我が決意の証を見よ
Oh, he's out. Oh god, he's out too. Yeah, no, we're utterly drained here. Joker's the only one. The hope is we can get to the seed soon.
さて
シャドウ撃破だ
Remember when the internet started being a thing? Oh yeah. I remember life before I had the internet, for sure. It was a bad time. Vastly prefer it this way. No, 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 no. Whoa. No, I opened this grate. So confused. Oh, there it is. Can I? Can I, Morgana? Oh, 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 oh.
どこか
Yeah.
宝箱だぜ早速開けてみ
It was fucking great. Opened up the world for us the way you saw it. Knocked down cultural barriers. Made ignorance obsolete. Boy, did you get that wrong. Yes, the internet did in fact ruin so many things. I'm right there with you, man. Like as a kid, I was like, this is gonna change the world for the better. This is a world of interconnectedness now. And instead it's like, hey, you know what's great? If you tell lies and everyone believes them because they all want an echo chamber of their own. It's like, oh no. The internet, the single greatest tool of instantaneous education we've ever come up with, is responsible for hastening the spread of anti-vaxxing, truther movements, for like all kinds of stupid conspiracies. It's insane. It's such a fucking letdown. Allows a whole bunch of angry people to come together and just ferment even greater anger. Never underestimate life's capacity to disappoint. Good point.
最後みたいだな
Oh yeah, it's a creepy item. Ah, son of a bitch, I have to do this again. It's alright, this is relatively quick. Really don't want to fight anyone though. Maybe I can run past and move fast. Oh, I know what I'll do. Oh no! Oh no, you can't reach me. Stupid. Alright, once we break line of sight, Go on, give up. Get a stronger spine as you go. You see, I don't consider that so much as an upshot. If only I had a cardboard box to hide in. There we go.
あっちゃー、見つかったな。もっと気をつけて進もうぜ。
Like, I think compassion is an important aspect of being a human being, and the whole, like, thicker skin, better backbone. It's like dulling compassion. I would rather point out that it's a shitty thing and people should not be shitty, as opposed to just accept. Alright, got all my grief seas. Ready to go.
よし。
Take 5, I think not. I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh, hello there, Justine. Well, looks like I'm going back into my prison. Like the internet for destroying quote attributions. Yeah, that happened before the internet. I could think of at least one Monty Python sketch where they just misquote stuff. Justine, I'm sorry, Justine. There you are, inmate. Our master admires the progress. Oh, they're talking. I don't have to talk over them. They can do this on their own.
物品に対してペルソナを生贄として捧げ、上位の物体へと変質させる。
I think I used the electric chair once in my first playthrough. I don't really need items that much.
さらに新たな祭儀の開発も主は考慮されるそうだ。励むがいい、囚人。
You're too kind, you're too kind. Yeah, I'm gonna merge a bunch of persona. You guys okay with that? Is the jailer lolies?
なんだ。
Yes, check on my penal labor. Looking for a Jack Frost as Mabufu. You don't have the persona we asked for? Wait, I didn't level up my guy enough to have Mabufu. Alright, in that case, bypass these two. Alright. Let the merging begin. Let's see, you can take McCoy here. I'm level 18, huh? Man, what about Succubus? Alright, 17's acceptable. It's a terrifying thing to look at, but I'm down. Do it. Personas possess unique properties known as traits. Traits are capable of being inherited during fusion. Should you make use of this properly, you could very well conclude with a nigh unstoppable persona. Some special traits cannot be inherited. In any case, only one trait can be inherited during fusion, so choose carefully. Strengthens magic skills, targeting all foes by 20%. Increases chance of inflicting ailments after a baton pass. Increases effect period of support skills cast on self by 1 turn. I'm gonna go Mighty Gaze. Inspiring. Then give me high chance to sleep. Do it. I'll skip this goddamn bar. Alright, go. You made a terrifying horse. Oh Alright, alright. What if I take Angel here? Keeping in mind we can't do it to Jack Frost. What about my slime? Oh, 18. Ah, but that uses the region. But it's registered. We should be able to bring the region back. Do it!
強力な力を持っているな。引き継ぐ技能を選びなさい。
Increases damage after a baton pass. Magic skills targeting all foes. Decreases chance of being inflicted by ailments. Increases technical damage by 20%. Decreases SP of cost of psi skills. Half. Here's a question, Krios. Why do I get a bonus on one of these? You can give Chris a foot fetish? I definitely do not have a foot fetish. Yeah, I'm unsure about why we get a few bonuses here. I'll take Mighty Gaze. My god, I could choose from so many. I don't like her feet. I like her thighs. Thank you very much. I'm a thigh guy. Let's go with fire on everybody, ice on everybody, wind on everybody, electricity on everybody. Actually, never mind. Belay that. Light on everybody, lightning on everybody, wind on everybody. And curse damage on everybody. That covers more bases on things that we might not have access to. Oh, maybe because we have rank through the Ryuji. Anyway, this persona is going to be OP. Could do most elements on most people. The only person in my head who has foot fetish is always Quentin Tarantino. That's a joke I'll never not make. 16. Make a level 18. Sure, do it. Wait, am I just making another one of those? I am in fact making a second one of those. Alright, maybe don't do that then. Damn it, I can't use Matador. Sure. I get 2, huh? With you. With you. Ramino, how's it going? Get his name mixed up with Guillermo del Toro. Weird. I would have never thought to have those two in the same part of my brain. Hello, chicken. I'm also very tired, but I'm always very tired. Yeah, make a high pixie. Rain, snow, pollen warning always in effect? Weird. What striking weight. As a wind, alright. I already have something that does light damage. screw it, I'm gonna take it anyway.
いくらかは力を割く。これはこれは。
I just need to level up Jack a little bit. I'll try and use him during the boss fight. Unless the special combat options we get in here, if those count for experience. Alright, happy with this. The only thing I could do at this point is destroy Jack Frost, which is off the table.
やめるのですか？終わりですか？なんだ。
You're super into Goth Pixie. I also love sleeping, but I also have, you know, a long history of a contentious relationship with sleep. Trying to play Journey to the Savage Planet with a friend, but you're not sure he's digging it.
なんだ。
Have you asked him if he's enjoying the game? Level 50, for level 10, for level 20, 30, 40. Final score into your snipe. Can I do a hold up and roll attack? You'll receive bonus points. I just don't remember if you get experience points for doing this. During a challenge battle, you can view your current score, the score needed to attain a reward, and the score bonus requirements. If you lose a challenge battle, the game won't end. If you feel that you can't win, press L2 and select Escape. Challenge battle scores are based on damage dealt. Aim for high score by dealing massive damage. Go ahead and do this for you. Now you can see the bonus requirements. Alright, win in 20 actions, win attack score X3, and attack score X7. Oh no, I'm supposed to use Jack Frost for this. What? Come on. Things could always be worse. That's very, very, very true. I dig the challenge battle music, it's pretty good. Alright, we got the copper lump, the Duke's coat. We're a little bit short for the Ember Ring. Question is, challenge battle scores are based on the amount of damage dealt, therefore dealing massive damage help you obtain a high score. Use abilities such as sports skills but not pass and technical to gain a high score. did we get experience for the Jack Frost, like, at all? Wanna, like, look at him. 1386. Keep 1386 in mind.
なんだ
Let's see if he gets experience. MacLeod, you'd be hard pressed to find anyone in this chat, daytime, nighttime, anytime, who owns a house. There's a lot of renters among us. If Anne attacks, you get a big multiplier, so don't baton pass away from her. We do want to use her multiplier, but we also want to, like, do a lot of damage by baton passing. Hey, I'm sorry, but the baton pass increases my damage, and I gotta do wind attacks too. You're right, we should do Anne. I'll be honest, I was mostly focused on trying to level up our dumb little friend here. There, he's weak to wind. Metal bolts. You don't know if it's actually bigger, it could be smaller. Jury's out. Alright, we could definitely get that if we wanted to. But more importantly, did we get experience? $13.86. We don't get experience for doing this fight. Alright, I'll do it one more time just out of curiosity for going for the high score. Focus on using Anne a lot. But now we know we don't get experience for doing this. Which is a little disappointing. Alright, baton pass to Anne. Have her fire everybody. Really, what I should do is chain it so that she's going last in baton pass. That would maximize her damage. Yeah, had I baton passed so that she was going like 3rd or 4th, we could have gotten that, but I don't care that much.
よくやったな。
That's the right way to do it. Ah, have Joker use a wind boy, yep. Maybe we'll min-max one more go. Just for poops and ahs. Oh, and can't use wind. Only Joker can change what he uses. That's why he's the special need character boy. Yeah, she's fire. Alright, baton pass to you. Oh no, that was wrong. I thought one of them was weak to ice. I was wrong. This whole fight's already worthless. It's over. No, we'll do it for part 2. Alright, one of them is weak to ice. So we switch to you. We have your Bufu. Now we baton pass to you for one wind attack. And then we... No, why did a baton pass? Psh. Oh, he's new here. He doesn't have baton pass yet. Oh well. I forgot we don't have levels with him, so he doesn't have baton pass, so I can't chain it to Anne past Morgana. Oh well. That's the last time I'm gonna try that. I'm sure we'll do more of those in the future. Let's go through the sizable cutscene collection we have built up here. Something wrong? You appear to be lost in thought. Excellent, no problems all around. Shall we get going? Alright, we got our route to the treasure. Let's get out of here. Oh, I'm kind of worried, but well, we gotta do what we gotta do. Can't even begin to fathom what Madarame's treasure may be. Either way, we'll steal for sure. Oh, and you all did great today. I love that he's like, oh, I have no idea what his treasure's gonna be. I'm excited to find out. It's almost like there's been a motif in this whole palace of one reoccurring painting that has personal significance to him and to you. So it's weird that you don't have that, like, thought in your head yet. Your cord didn't arrive today? I feel your pain. Given that, you know, I was supposed to get my video card on Saturday. This is stuff you miss when you're not paying attention to what's going on. Don't worry about it. Like, this game is like 100 hours long. I don't expect everyone to be here for every part of it. Alright, let's send our calling card. You're right, and once we send it, the heist is the only thing left. We have to succeed. I'll let you decide when we do it, Joker. Let's just make sure we're ready before then. Yeah, Kratos will be here for every part. Especially now that we made it, you can actually see the stream without any technical issues. Yeah, great today. You tired? All we have to do now is send the calling card to Madarame. Alright, it's finally time. Now all we gotta do is decide when we're gonna do it. Shouldn't we talk to Yosuke about that first? Why? I mean, Madarame was his teacher. It's not our place to be deciding something like that. Oh yeah. Let's talk to Yosuke. Right, this problem's bigger than just the three of us. How about we all meet up at the hideout? Sounds good. Let me know you want to meet and we'll tell Yosuke.
Oh,
なあ
You're hoping the technical issues won't be issues anymore when you get your cord? I mean, I imagine the problem is largely your internet, but maybe it's just your laptop's ability to receive the internet. We could do some tests, like I'll do a 1080p stream or two for you while you have your new equipment.
お
Now that I'm recording in 1080 and streaming at 720, I don't mind. So, I feel like 720 is more accessible for a number of folks that like watching on devices like their phones. Oh, I have a DVD, I gotta watch this DVD. If the cat will let me, of course.
お
It kills me that they don't translate the parody videos and movies in this. It's killing me. Some of my favorite jokes are their weird versions of the movies. Just can't tell the difference between 720 and 1080. I can, but only on certain screens. Like on this fucking 4K screen in front of me, it's super noticeable. But that's just because it's such like a big format. On a smaller screen, they're identical. If you're watching on a laptop or on your phone,
なあなあ
I challenge you to find the difference between 720 and 1080 on a phone or a laptop screen. Unless it's like a super wide format, laptop screen. You have a 4K TV, but you don't think you ever played anything in 4K on it? See, the trouble with that is, in order to play a 4K video game, if it's a console, you need the Xbox One X, and if you're doing the PlayStation, you have to have the PlayStation 4 Pro. Those two are the 4K compatible ones, all the others are not 4K compatible. And then if you're trying to play like a computer game on your TV in 4K, you need to have a game that supports a 4K resolution, and your computer has to be able to handle it, so you need a video card capable of handling a 4K experience. I have played exactly one video game in 4K, and that's because Grow Home is a beautiful game, but it's not like super intensive on the video card, so I played Grow Home on 4K, and it was super worth it. I love Grow Home. You can watch 720 when I stream 1080. Some people don't get that option. It's really random. Sometimes Twitch will give us transcode options, and then everyone can choose. Other times they're stuck at the source, which is frustrating for folks that like have internet issues. You learned a thing or two about proficiency by watching this drama. Point up.
さてと
I gotta say, like, the part of this game that pisses me off, and I really like Persona 5, but it pisses me off that when I do my final act for the night, they throw me into the next day. I want the game to say, hey, that was a good movie we watched, and then I can choose to save my game and then go to bed. Instead, it's like, alright, you did a thing, and now we're rolling right into the next part. It's like, no, I want a little break so I could save my game and then start the next day. Another day. Anyway, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't we read something until we get there? Here, let's finish our book. If you have a good screen on your laptop, you can tell the difference. I have a relatively small screen on my laptop, so I can't tell the difference on my laptop. But like on a decent computer monitor, I can tell the difference. Yes, that was a book. Oh, a 3. That was a good book. Okay, we're almost there. Yeah, that was a worthwhile knowledge dump there from that book.
はい、始めるわよ。
I have an announcement about upcoming school event. As part of the city beautification project, the entire school will be participating in a public cleanup campaign. That means we're going to Inokashira Park to pick up trash.
はいはい、静かに。
1920 by 1080p. You think that's 4K? Oh no. 4K is Oh, I forget the numbers because it's... So take 1920 by 1080, double that, and then double that again, and that's 4K. $4K. Just want to get the numbers because they're wacky. Resolution. 3840 by 2160. That is 4K. So not double it twice, just double 1920 by 1080, right? Do some math. 48.1. Yes. So just double 1920 by 1080, you get 4K. Settle down. The cleanup will take place next week on the 30th. All students are to wear their gym uniforms during the event. Don't forget to dress the part. You guys hear about this cleanup bullshit? Guess it's the principal's idea. Damage control after Kamoshida. Scandal's not a verb, but I get what you mean. Even the counseling stuff seems like a desperate move. They're scrambling. All the girls in our class have been freaking out over this new guy too. I've been hearing Maruki's hot, kind, sensitive. Basically everyone thinks he's their type. Guess he's pretty popular then. Hey, did you guys go to this counseling yet? Oh shit, I forgot. Oh no, I don't really feel like going. You know what I mean, right, Chris? He's a good counselor. Oh, really? You should just go already. If your slacking draws attention to us, we're the ones who have to pay for it. Fine. They're Persona 5 scrambling, ba-dum-psh.
どうぞ。
I'm glad that it still says funny joke, but it doesn't have the sound effect. I was worried for a second I fucked up on that one.
うっす。やあ。
Sakamoto-kun, here for a counseling session. Well, it's not like I wanted to or nothing. Sorry you were forced into this, but anyway, come in. Dozo. Oh, you said funny joke, oh my god. It was colored, so my brain just immediately said, bot. This is pretty awkward.
あれ
Why is that? I mean, I got a boner. I mean, I don't really go to see teachers unless they want to chew me out for doing something wrong. Oh, I'm not a teacher here. If anything, well, I'm here to be on the student side. Oh, yeah? Why do you think I drink this apple juice? Certainly not because I like it as an adult. Anyway, am I supposed to tell you about Kamoshida now?
いや。
Oh, no. This isn't some kind of interrogation. You're free to just kick back and talk about whatever you want. Like what?
どうかな。
How about, is there anyone in your class that you like? That's not exactly easy to talk about either. It's not like there is anybody. Oh, sorry, I meant you're in the middle of your teenage years, alright? High schoolers are just discovering romance and all. Well, how it went for you? Not exactly. That's just because I fell in love with my studies first.
ごめんね。
I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be hearing you out, but instead I'm just bringing down the room. How about this instead? What do you do in your free time, Sakamoto-kun? On the weekend, after school, while you're lounging in bed with your shirt off? I hang out with my buds mostly, though I just started doing that recently. Before I was just pissed all the time, and even before that I was only all about the track team. So is your leg better now? Oh, so you know about that too, huh? Well, yeah, pretty much, so long as I ain't straining or nothing. I see. Really do enjoy running, don't you? Guess so. I mean, after all that training I did, it makes sense. I'd like it. I'll be training constantly, getting sweet times at meets along with everyone else. Slamming Sandos. Going for big city slams? I've been watching too much Letterkenny. Eventually I was gonna get my hands on some run-in scholarships to make it easier on my mom. Whoops. It's cool though, I got way more important shit to do now. More important, huh? No matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Thanks.
そうだ。
You know what they say, right? If you wish hard enough, your dreams can come true. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Just do it. Oh no, this is actually a genuine phenomenon. With a lot of research going into it even now. Look at it this way, Sakamoto-kun. What do you want most out of life right now? I want something to drink, I guess. Oh! What? I lucked into a coupon for a free can of apple juice at the convenience store this morning. Now I'd like for you to have it. Thanks. See, your wish came true. Ignore the fact that the straw is in it and that I clearly took a sip from it. You don't trust therapists that are too interested in you? I mean, their job is to ask questions about you. That is their job. But in a video game or a story that like you are consuming, always mistrust the therapist asking too many personal questions. Hey, Dr. Maru, I mean, Doc, anyone ever tell you you're kinda not normal? You think so? Oh, could that be a compliment coming from you? No? Oh. I was gonna say that shit better not have taken up my time. Alright. It is 4:30 a.m. Pretty much on the nose. Which means it is time. That's pretty much going to be how we're going to start the Friday stream, is by destroying the brain of Madarame. Because that's the time, like we're up to that point now. The boss fight is the next part of the game. Gets therapy, shits on the therapist at the end. Alright, I'm gonna read Captain K, my boy. Alright. Yeah, Persona's not exactly fast-paced. It's a nice, meditative, slow experience, which is why I chose it for the late night Wispy Tipsy. Although I'm probably gonna start playing, like, when we're between palaces and there's just like days of the week to do stuff. I'll do some of that off stream just so we can eventually get through all Persona. I'll be careful not to like do important events off stream. But like incidental, I studied and I studied and I studied, like we could do that off stream. Just so we can get through it a little bit faster. That being said, next late night Tipsy stream for Persona is gonna be Friday night. Next daytime stream is tomorrow. I did Oxygen Not Included on Monday, so I'm probably gonna do Eratus for a part of the stream tomorrow. I do have a question for the few of you that are here for the late night Tipsy Whisper. Is there anything in particular you guys want to see for the start of stream tomorrow before Eratus? Some options I'll throw on the table. Starting Chaos Mario, the quest for 120 stars. Maybe spinning the wheel for random games, checking out something we haven't seen before. I'm kind of weirdly interested in doing some Simple Planes on stream sometime soon. I haven't played that game in a long time and I'm kind of itching for it. If you're unfamiliar with Simple Planes, be down for some Animal Crossing? I could start with Animal Crossing for like an hour, hour and a half. I'm probably gonna give Eratus like 3 hours, which means 3 hours for Eratus. We'll say like an hour of Animal Crossing, just because I haven't done it for a few weeks. So we're looking at like a 3 hour, 3.5 hour window for something else. So like we could do Chaos Mario for 3.5 hours. But just to talk about Simple Planes for a second, because I am going to do that at some point. Simple Planes is a game that lets you build whatever you want, and then dumps you in a sandbox world to do stuff. Ideally, you're supposed to make things using, like, aerodynamic physics to make planes. I have used it to make, like, TARDISes from Doctor Who that spin so fast they destroy the physics of the game and send us into a different dimension. That's why I do Animal Crossing as, like, the start of my stream. It's like the first hour when people are usually slowly filing in for the rest of stream. It's just a chill way to start stuff.